Okay, guys, you receive the pre-fight instruction. Protect yourself and obey my commands, okay? Let's do it.
There's not much better than the moments right before the opening bell of a Manny Pacquiao fight, except for the moments right after the opening bell.
Pacquiao with affectionate final hugs for his trainer Freddie Roach, his physical conditioner Alex Ariza. The bell rings for round one. Will the magical life of Manny Pacquiao over the course of the past couple of years continue? The difference in hand speed will be immediately apparent.
Don't step on it, don't step on it.
Pacquiao's left hand was blocked by Clottey's gloves. Clottey is not throwing. He's really only thrown a few punches so far. Pacquiao is seeing most of his stuff blocked, but gets a little left hand in there.
But you know, Clottey right now is fighting his fight, and it's what he should do. He can never try to match Manny with punch for punch. That's not him. But I think the way he's fighting, trying to just get close and eventually start shooting a little packee right-hand lead through the center is what he's got to do.
Clottey went into his deep defensive guard at that time, both hands up, gloves in front of his face. Pacquiao banged away against his arms as they went to the ropes.
I think these first few minutes have enormous significance. Clottey came out looking like he wants to see what this force of nature is all about, and I think Pacquiao has to impress him here to keep him on the defensive. So far, Clottey doesn't look overly impressed.
Nope, he's giving a lot of problems to Manny at this stage right now. Manny cannot figure him out because so far he's not been able to land a punch, but he should have expected that. You know, the talk of him going out and knocking out Clottey, I just was always ridiculous. I think it's going to be a long fight.
Well, Clottey's so much bigger and stronger.
Yeah, but,
you know, and plus he's skilled and talented, particularly as a defender. So how could it be an easy fight?
It can't. You're right. And the best thing that Manny can do is try to catch Clottey when he punches. That's when he's most vulnerable. Not right now.
But already you see the problem for Clottey in terms of the punch output equation. How can he win rounds when he's throwing about one punch for every 3 or 4 that Pacquiao releases, or so it appears? Body shot by Pacquiao. Clottey short with the jab.
It seems unlikely that Clottey can win rounds short of hurting Pacquiao, but he has shown in this first round that he can catch Pacquiao clean.
And just did there with a jab.
Just what I said, he had to come back with a little tail end punches. Right
hard right hand by Clottey.
Because his right hand and his left hand is so high at the same level of Manny's head, which means it's very easy for him to shoot short, direct punches. Pacquiao
has landed 2 punches on Clottey's belt line, and referee Rafael Ramos has let them both go. Good tactical first round. Both fighters probably did about what they wanted to do. CompuBox numbers will show Manny throwing more.
Take a deep breath for me.
Ganun ang gagawin natin. Wala nang ibang gagawin.
Okay. Gasoline. Nice body's working. Let's keep working that body for me, okay, son? All right? You're working me behind that feint. Yes. Now, when you feint, be ready for his jab or the straight right hand.
Give you another round. I'll tell you when we get in the fight.
So we learn a little bit about Pacquiao's thought process, as in round 1 he throws more jabs than he has ever thrown in any one round counted by CompuBox. Manny threw 79 punches in the round. It was not a good round for him. He only landed 11. But Clottey only threw 35 punches. So how do you win a round when the other man has thrown twice as many punches and is the more dynamic fighter anyway?
Well, as the fight goes on, if Manny gets a little frustrated and loses his spirit because of the fact that he can't land the shot, you'll probably see Claudio started landing them little short punches just like he tried to do right there. Just as Manny backs away and he's relaxing, those little shots come out such a short distance where he can't see them.
The question is, can Claudio at any point hurt Pacquiao with one of these straight shots he's shooting up the middle?
It may not, but as going down the stretch, the fight's going to be a very tight fight, I think. And right now, the fight is going more to Claudio's planning, I think, than Manny, because Manny thought he would be able to penetrate a little bit by now, but so far he's not found the solution.
So, will Pacquiao be patient? Can he take several rounds and try to construct a way of picking Claudio apart? Or will he get frustrated and impatient?
Well, I tell you what, he's throwing shots that he still hasn't been able to do too much. And the main thing, I think he should start preparing himself to try to win a decision, as I said earlier.
Well, he's preparing to win a decision because, unless I'm totally out to lunch here, and barring a big change, he'll exit this round up 2 rounds to nothing on the scorecards. That punch was well below the belt line. It didn't do any real damage. There's another one right on the belt. Rafael is letting both fighters throw at the belt line. Here's a combination for Pacquiao, and he manages to rip a left through the guard. Claudio pretends to wobble.
Usually a sign that a fighter's actually hurt. Doesn't look like Claudio was hurt there.
No, Claudio's not hurt. I think really he's getting very comfortable in this fight right now.
Claudio tried the first couple of uppercuts a moment ago. That's what he hopes will be a big weapon. But when he throws the uppercut with the left, Pacquiao will counter with that brilliant right hook of his. That's been a very damaging punch. There's a good left for Claudio, straight onto the face of Pacquiao.
Claudio's landing effective punches. Manny's throwing them, but the really effective, those short point-to-point punches are more effective from Claudio than from Manny at this stage.
And yet Claudio's losing this round by a wide margin.
Agreed. And Pacquiao is starting to get some leather around Claudio's guard.
He's got to keep trying to find a way to get through. He's got to try to get those points. Squat's going for the points.
Aapakan yun eh. Aapakan yung paa mo. Ingat ka lang.
Yeah. Yeah. So